So, a year ago, I read The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater, and I have just now edited my discussion videos about The Raven Boys to be posted. They are most likely going to be the next videos that I post. And I just feel the need to make this preface video because of the way that filming went and to sort of explain that it's been a year, even though nothing has changed. Like, I edited them and re-listened to all my thoughts and feelings and stuff like that. And of course, I also have my Goodreads review of it, and everything still is true. If you're new here, I just haven't been in the mood to read for like the past year and a half to 2 years, pretty much. I wouldn't necessarily call it a reading slump because it's not like I was even trying to read. I just haven't been reading. This year I've read like 3 books. One was an audiobook and 2 were comic volumes. And that's all I've read this year. Yeah. Last year I definitely was reading at least a bit consistently. I think I maybe read like a book a month or something like that. But this year I just haven't really been in the mood to read, and I haven't forced myself to read because I don't want to end up not enjoying something and not liking something because I was forcing myself to read, which means that even though I started The Dream Thieves right after I finished The Raven Boys, I'm not past page 107 still, which is chapter 14, and I think I'm still debating on whether or not I'm going to reread those first 107 pages or what. So, anyway. So I wanted to clarify that I have not continued the series, and even though I'm posting them a year after I read the book and recorded those videos, I still haven't finished the series, and therefore I don't want to be spoiled, obviously. And the whole not reading thing is also one of the reasons why I waited so long to edit the videos and then post them, even though I haven't posted them yet. At the time that I'm recording this, like, you could be seeing this months after I post them, so it kind of depends on what time you're watching this video. But anyway, so much time had passed after I stopped reading The Dream Thieves that I was like, I am going to have to review the information from The Raven Boys, and so I just kind of used editing The Raven Boys discussion videos I recorded as a review for what happened in the book. And lately, I've been really in the mood to like get back into reading, and I want to read and like really immerse myself in a book and just like sink into it. Like, I haven't actually seen Get Out, but you know that part in Get Out that's like in the trailers when he like sinks into the chair? Although that's a horror movie, and I'm pretty sure that that moment is terrifying, like that's what I want from like a book right now. That's what I want to experience as soon as I finish up some stuff for school. But anyway, I'm really in the mood to read again, and so I edited my videos, finally. And then I also just want to explain that I record on my phone, and the video files have a maximum amount of storage space, and I just have my phone set to record for, like, whatever the quality is, allows me to record for 33 minutes and 11 seconds before it starts to record in a separate video file. And if you're new here, I'm in the process of figuring out what editing program I would like to get so that I can properly edit my videos and do more with my videos. Because at this moment, I can't merge video files together, which is why when I was recording these, I was like, oh shoot, I'm gonna run out of time. I'm gonna have to make this 2 parts. And then as I was recording the second part, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to make this 3 parts. So it's 3 parts. And even more so, the last like 30 seconds of the last video of part 3 got cut off, but it's just me like thanking people for watching and like encouraging discussion in the comments and certain things like that. So hopefully you're watching this before you watch part 3. I mean, I'm assuming that people will understand that, oops, it got cut off, and I put it in the description anyway, so maybe I'll even put it in like a pinned comment or something. the last 30 seconds got cut off and there's nothing I can do about it. And it's just not that big of a deal. I mean, at least it's not like vital information in part of my review, it's just me ending the video. So to go over the discussion videos, part 1 is non-spoilery, just general thoughts about the Raven Boys. Here, I'll hold up the book again. I do, for like a brief minute or so, minute and a half, go into a bit of spoilery information. Like, it could be spoilers, but I put timestamps in the description, and I also mention, like, I do that whole thing where it's like, okay, I'm going to put down the book, and when I put the book back up, I'm no longer saying spoilery things, or somebody may see them as spoilery, but it's definitely more information, and I'm talking about specific scenes. So, part 1, general thoughts, non-spoilery thoughts on the Raven Boys. And then part 2 is starting to go through the characters and talk about the characters, and then of course like plot points pertaining to the characters. But I had to split up basically just the rest of the discussion about the Raven Boys into 2 separate parts, which is part 2 and part 3. And so part 2, I talk about Blue Sergeant, the main character, and the Raven Boys, and another character that I'm not going to mention in case it's spoilery. And then part 3 is talking about the psychic characters, and then just other thoughts that I had at the end. I used my Goodreads review as a guide because of the way that I write my reviews and just the way that I like write comments in general. It's very much the way that I speak. So I was reading bits of my Goodreads review in the background, like it was behind my camera. And so I link my Goodreads review in the description of each part. And I think that's pretty much it. I'm probably gonna wait like a day or 2 between posting each part. Yeah, and they're pretty long because, spoiler alert, I loved the Raven Boys. Still love it. I love it. And I don't even know anybody in real life who has read it. I just like, the only way that I have book discussions with people is like commenting on YouTube videos. So I'm hoping that fans of the series will find my videos and talk about it with me. And again, like always, if I'm forgetting anything right now, as I'm like trying to go over everything in my head, I will leave it in the description if I'm forgetting anything or need to clarify something. I don't want to make this video too long. So thank you for watching this preface. Hopefully, or like introduction, it's more of like a preface than like an introduction video. Hopefully people are watching this before they watch the other videos, because I kind of want people to, just for this extra information. Alright, thank you for watching, and look forward to those discussion videos. Bye!